Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Geminis out there. So Geminis, it's been a while since I've done a reading. I've had a little bit of a mental block with reading tarot. So I just took, a couple months off from doing readings, tried to kind of recoup and, I don't know, get my energy back. And finally I am able to read tarot again. I go through mental blocks like that ever so often. So hopefully I won't have any more for a while. So this is for Gemini and also Chi Girl, Gemini rising. Okay. And I said earlier in my Taurus video, I am a firm believer in your sun sign and your rising sign. I'm not a huge believer in the Venus and the moon and this and that. I think it's the sun or the rising, and that's pretty much where it ends. Unless you happen to have a lot of it in your chart, which I think in most cases it's really just two that you can have. But like if you're a Gemini rising and you tend to have it in your two houses, like your first and your second house, then I believe it very strongly associates with you as well. I'm a Leo rising, and it really takes up my first and my second house. So, I feel like that is a sign of a very strong Leo in some ways, even though I'm a Gemini. Taurus. All right, Gemini. Oh, wow, that one came out. So far, you've got 2 swords. All right, so Gemini risings, Gemini suns, you've got some thinking. Ace of Wands. Your cards are coming out fairly quickly, quicker than my other Aries and my Taurus signs. All right. Oh, there it is again. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. A little bit of holding back. Let's see what is going on. All right, Gemini. I need 2 more cards. Your cards really flew out so quickly. I'm not sure your video is going to be as long as the others then. All right. Here we go. Geminis. 2 more cards, please. Most of my videos tend to be more about love and things like that. So we'll see what happens. If other things come up, then I will definitely read what other things come up. Okay, so you got another sword. And, Gemini is an air sign, and swords are very appropriate for Geminis. Doesn't surprise me. All right, I need 1 more card, please, for Gemini. 1 more card. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. This is like the card of the day, I think. All right. Let's get an underlying energy card here. The Knight of Swords. All right, Gemini, it looks to me like you are, you want something and you want it pretty badly with this Knight of Swords. And I think that the Knight of Swords is a very impatient energy. It's someone that wants something and they want it now. Okay. And that's kind of where I'm feeling you right now, Gemini, is there is something out there that you're really, really wanting. And I think that you're starting to feel a level of being impatient because it's just not happening quick enough for you. Either that or it's causing you, it's taking up too much space in your head. And I don't think that you really like that. And, there are some things that are, down here that's going to come up, not so much up here. So let's start with the top right now. I think this card, the Knight of Swords, is really, really explained a little bit more down here, why you're feeling that way or what's happening. This up here is just kind of giving me a little bit of input as far as your feelings. You have, as the entry card here, is the 8 of Swords. So Gemini, you're feeling like your hands are literally tied. Look at this card. This card is really showing it all. And no matter, most decks I have, really this card is so true in whichever deck. Is that my cat? whichever deck I use, this card seems to always hold very true in whatever images the artist uses. You just feel really tied up, limited, restricted. Like there's not a lot you can do. And I think for a Gemini, that is really, really hard because you're used to just going in and then being the Knight of Swords, taking control, doing what you want, getting what you want. But in this case, you can't do that. Like there are limitations imposed on you and you don't like that. And limitations that you're just not used to having to experience. And you also have the Page of Swords. So you do have more swords next to that. And the Page of Swords actually is a really fun, the swords are not like the fun sign of the deck, but in this one, the Page of Swords is the fun one from the whole sword family. And the Page of Swords is about a character that, you know, they really want something. They're very talkative. They're very imaginative. And you can see this lady like flying away with her. And of course, it doesn't have to be a girl. It's just the image that they use. But it really shows stuck in a book, stuck in a story, stuck in a fantasy, and just kind of flying away. And that's kind of, I think, what you're wanting. And if whatever it is that's holding you back, Gemini, it's you can't just fly with your fantasies the way you really want to and the way you're imagining things and the way you want things to happen. And I feel like that's kind of messing with you a little bit. You do have, again, the Eight of Swords, which are really restricting your ability to really play out these mental desires and fantasies that you're having. And you don't like to be restricted. You don't like to have outside, you know, third party type of cuffs on you or, you know, keeping you from reaching your goals or what you want. You have the Ace of Wands, which really shows that you're very passionate about something and you want to start something. You want to have an experience. You want to have this passionate connection with somebody. This is it is about love. I am going to pull a clarifier card for this top row here in a minute, but this really is about, I think, pursuing something, somebody in a way that you're just not used to doing. You don't know how to do it, Gemini. And I think that's what you're finding very frustrating. I think that at this point in your life, in a situation of love interest, that you're used to already having your way and you are not getting your way right now. And it's very much frustrating you. Am I right, Chi-Chi girl? You are my visitor of the day. You're just, you know, you want to be having fun with this already. You want to be in your fantasy world with it. You want to be enjoying it and taking it to new heights and new places. And you have this like burning passion and it's not going anywhere. And it's just not, I think, sitting well with you right now. Okay, that card wanted to come out. And let's see how that clarifies. Okay. Another sword card, Gemini, not surprised. You got the Six of Swords. So you have not been able to take that journey. And I'm going to put this card right here. It is a journey that you're after. And it's very much a metaphorical journey. It doesn't need to be like this trip you want to be on. It could be for some of you Geminis out there. It could be a trip, an experience, a voyage of adventures that you want to be on, and it's just not happening fast enough. So I think there's a handful out there that this could be more or less about a journey or a vacation or something that you want to do. But I really feel that this is more of a metaphorical card about love and what you're wanting. There's just, you're still on that rocky shore. You're still in that rocky water, and you can see in the distance where you want to be, and it's hard for you to get there. And for Geminis, you know, you guys are thinkers. You guys really enjoy getting out there and having your experiences. And, you know, when it comes to love as well, I think you're used to more or less getting your way quicker than you are getting your way right now. And that, I think, is just causing you a little bit of a, I don't want to cuss on the channel, but it's kind of mind blowing to you. It's kind of, I don't want to use the F word, but it's a mind F, you know, like what's going on here? Like, why isn't this not moving? Why is my boat still stuck on this in these waters when I want to be over there? And why can't I get there? And all that. So, all right. So that's kind of what's going on. And you do have this beginning stage. It's the Ace of Wands. So it means it hasn't gone anywhere. It's just the beginning stages and you want to take it further and it's just not going anywhere. All right. So down here you do have, and I think this kind of shows the other person a little bit more. And you do have the Four of Pentacles. I think that you are feeling like the other person is holding back. But I also feel like, Gemini, you believe that this person feels something for you, but they're just not showing it. All right. And they are maybe just being selfish. They have their reasons. That the Four of Pentacles, which is called a miser card, and it's not always because of money. It's because of the withholding of emotion, withholding of information, withholding of emotions and all those things. And it could literally be just keeping things from you. So you feel like this person is keeping you from being able to explore this fun, this adventure, and with them too. So I think that you're kind of a little bit frustrated at times because you don't understand what this Five of Swords. You look back and you think like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like, why aren't you? Why isn't this further along? And it's mind baffling, I think, for you to try to accept that. And I think one of the biggest things for you too, Gemini, is it's in this card right here. This has been the card of the day. Really, I've had the Six of Pentacles in every read so far. An imbalance of power. It could also be giving and taking. I think that you are perfectly willing to give and to take equally. You just wish that this person would do that too. And I think it's kind of frustrating you that this person is not taking what you're offering. And I think that's kind of where it's coming from. I am going to do one more clarifier for this bottom row for you, Gemini. So yeah, I mean, I see a lot of frustration. I see angst to get things moving, to move things along, and it's just not happening. So I think it's causing you some very, not anxiety. Anxiety is not the word. It's causing you to get anxious, you know, like wanting to move things along. And I think the more that things take, the longer things take to happen, the more I think it's making you want this connection. So you did get, for the clarifier, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a little bit of a dreamer card. It's a slow moving beginning. It's almost like a very, not immature as in personality, but immature as in development of a relationship, but it's not frivolous. So you have the Page of Swords and you also have the Page of Pentacles. The Pentacles is more of a dreamy card, but it's also the intentions are good. And I feel like for some reason, these two pages are kind of working together. The Page of Swords is also a very, and it's the first page that you got, a very playful energy. Like it's fun and you want to get out there and have fun. And I feel like you're feeling like you have to be the Page of Pentacles right now, where you have to just kind of dream about what you want and go very slowly toward what you're wanting. Like the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of all the Pentacles, well, usually the Page and the Knight are very slow moving. This is a messenger. The Knight is more of like the intentional part of what's going on, like taking it to a higher level, the actual action, but it's slow. So you're having to go from this adventurous, talkative, inventive, very brainy Page of Swords, and you have to become suddenly the Page of Swords, which is more or less someone that's dreaming about what you want and just having to wait around way, way too long for Gemini's comfort level. So I think that's kind of where you are. To be honest with you, Gemini, right now, I cannot really tell you this, and I wish that, and I kind of was hoping that I could get an answer for you. I'm not picking up on high interest on this person. Okay. And I'm sorry. And I know that that's probably not what you want to hear, but Gemini, I'm just not getting any type of energy. Like from Taurus, I did feel it, like their other person is very much into them. I am really not getting a lot of interest from your person. So I'm going to try pulling one more and see if I can get like an interest card and see where we are as far as interest goes. Oh, what an answer. I will let you figure that out on your own. So there, you know, there is interest. So, you know, if you really look at the picture and the Two of Cups, it really says it all. This is the interest level of the other person. But for whatever reason, it's just not happening. And, you know, you do have the Six of Pentacles, which, you know, sometimes we just have to go back and re-examine the cards that we have. Now you got the Two of Cups, and this, I think this one here can change course and could change its meaning. It's got lots of meanings, but right now I'm going to say that it's more of an imbalance of power between the two of you. And that's what I have for you, Gemini. So anyways, that's what I have for you. So I think I answered the question about the other person's level of interest, but they're holding back, and you know, it could be a decision they're holding back for a reason. So I think it's up to you to find out then. All right, that is all I have for you, Geminis. Thank you for visiting my channel. I will see you later. Bye-bye.